Hey there everybody, Jay Roddy here, back with yet another four-wheeling video. However, there's a problem. I'm still not four-wheeling. And there's a reason for that. So, my truck is still broken. And even after the last video, when I built up that Subaru, I still haven't taken it four-wheeling. I've been really bad about everything because my truck being broken, I can't get my Jeep out. My Jeep is the one that specifically I want to take four-wheeling, but I can't do that. So what have I been doing all summer? Well, I still need to get my four-wheeling fix in, and the way I've been doing that is I've retreated to video games. You know, good way to escape realism, whatever. So, but one game I've been playing the most of is Horizon 5 by Forza.
And in Forza Horizon 5, they do have a very nice collection of Jeeps. Once I get over to them here. So there we go. And funnily enough, they actually have a CJ5. Now, this isn't as close as my car is. My car is actually a 1984 CJ7. But actually, this one is pretty dang close. So not too far off at all. And one of the really nice things I like about this game is the ability to actually paint the car to actually match what exactly a real one would look like. So I have mine actually painted up as accurately as I can totally get it. With the faded paint splotches, the rust on it, all the way around, and it's actually pretty dang accurate when it comes to it. However, the interior, that is one thing that just drives me nuts, is the interior. So seeing as how I do not have any blue seats or blue dash, but outside of all that, it's basically, in comparison, the same as my Jeep. Well, what about interior? That is another question. How does the interior hold up? And the interior, surprisingly, is actually pretty accurate. So granted, most CJs, for some reason, I don't know why, but around the gauge cluster here, they have a little metal plate. So that's one thing that mine never had. Also too, luckily this is a stick shift, so you do have the gas, the brake, the clutch. Box, you can even see the heater peeking out underneath there. And this one does have the original AMC steering wheel, which I replaced out of mine. Now, this Jeep was lifted, and I did cram every single thing under the hood I possibly could. So it is actually insanely fast on the get-go, and it jumps insanely far, and it climbs insanely good. So way faster than my Jeep would probably ever go. As you can see, I'm constantly pulling about 70 miles an hour there, 60 to 70. And yeah, my Jeep would never, ever see jumps like that. The realisticness of this is kind of lacking as far as real four-wheeling goes, but as far as just bombing around as fast as humanly possible, it's actually pretty dang good. And this thing is a bit of a sleeper. So I've raced real humans, not just the computer, and actually have come out in first place. Meanwhile, they're in Ferraris and stuff like that. And that's because this thing actually turns insanely well. Which is also not true of my Jeep. My Jeep doesn't turn insanely well, as it were. And one nice thing too is the more accidents you get into it with this, the more realistic it actually looks. As you can see, the dirt and the mud and everything starting to accumulate there, and the scratches and everything, and it actually makes it look more like the real thing as well.
But the real question is can it four-wheel? Does it fix my four-wheeling needs, as it were? And, well,
as you can see here, it does, but not that well. So you can see here it is four-wheel drive, but definitely no lockers. So it four wheels, but not a four-wheeling game, as it were. Like, it'll get it. Oh, come on. Get my camera angle just right. Come on. Yeah. No. And then that happens. But it usually rights itself, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but let's see here. I mean, it does, but not quickly. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, that's pretty accurate at least. But anyways, yeah.
There you have it. That's one way to do it, I suppose. And, you know, it's been getting me by in the time being. Hopefully my truck is repaired very soon. Granted, we are going into wintertime now. I think my window for four-wheeling, at least in the nice weather, is coming to an end. I guess we'll have to do a lot of snow wheeling and winter wheeling. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, I'm Jay Roddy. And if you did like that, like, subscribe, you know, the whole YouTube thing, all the stuff you're supposed to do, whatever. So leave a comment too. So if you're enjoying Forza, if you find that the Jeeps in it are great and accurate, and yeah, take care. Have a good night. Bye.